In celebration of NASCAR's 50th anniversary, CBS Sports coverage of the Coca-Cola 300 is sponsored by the 6,200 Napa Auto Parts stores nationwide and by the Home Depot, where low prices are just the beginning.
Texas Motor Speedway, Joe Nemechek leads, but the young guns are beginning to run to the front. Tony Stewart's in second. The Sadler brothers are third and fourth. Young Matt Kenseth is fifth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has just climbed to seventh, passing Mark Martin while we were away. Where's the experience in that top 10? Nemechek the leader. Spencer in sixth. Martin in eighth.
Here's the car number 80 of Mark Krode. He really was battling with Stanton Barrett there a few laps ago and got caught up on the outside. He had to hit the brakes. He lost about 6 positions.
He's back to 14th, Ned. Just ahead of Dale Jarrett and Mark Green, that green and blue car on the right side of your screen.
He was trying to take over ninth and went all the way back to 16th.
Had a great qualifying run, surprised a lot of people, lining up fourth on the grid here. Tough going during the race.
Tony Stewart is catching Nemechek. If you see him go down into turn 1 there, there's about a 10-15 car length difference, and it was almost a full corner. So Tony Stewart picked up the intensity, and he's bringing a lot of people with him.
That whole pack is closing up, buddy. You're right. There they are off the back bumper of Nemechek's car. Now, one driver who's not moving forward after a bump on pit road. He's back in 34th. There he is, defending series champion Randy LaJoie. Here's Bill.
At the top of the telecast, Randy said he needed some good luck today. He hasn't had it. He says that, well, just before he went into the grass, Buckshot Jones moved Shane Hall right up in front of him. He had no place to go but down low. The front end of that car is junk. Bill Nazowitz, the crew chief, has told him to hang on. Next pit stop, we'll try to fix it. Ralph Shaheen.
Now, one car that's really coming on strong today is Matt Kenseth. He started 24th. He is now all the way up to 5th and challenging for 4th position. He is a little bit tight. They're going to take a round of wedge into the car next stop. That'll help loosen him up a little bit. Dick?
One of the often heard stories in racing is that when things go wrong, they really go wrong. Let's start a new story, and let's make it about Joe Nemechek. When things go right, they can really go right. This is only his 4th start of 1998. So far, he has a win, a 3rd, a 6th, and he has led the most laps here. The tire wear was perfect. The pressure was great. The last pit stop was excellent. Everything is going right for Joe Nemechek so far. Mike?
Nemechek has a half-second lead, making 0.6 of a second on Tony Stewart. Elliott has now moved ahead of Hermie Sadler. They're 3rd and 4th. Kenseth is 5th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is 6th. 7th is Jimmy Spencer. 8th, Mark Martin. 9th is Mike Dillon. I know with this Cowboy theme, I'm going to call him Matt Dillon today sometime. Stanton Barrett fills the top 10. There's your second place battle. Tony Stewart pulling Elliott Sadler back to the front.
Elliott Sadler is definitely on the move again. He has dropped back after leading the first part of this race. Then he dropped back to 5th and then moved back up to 4th and sat there and ran in that position until the caution. But his car is moving good now.
Mike, you see these cars going down the straightaway here. You can't really tell how fast they're running. They're running 190 miles an hour this part of the racetrack heading into turn 1. Dale Earnhardt Jr. makes the move and moves up another spot.
Into 5th, and boy, we saw Kenseth's car go way up the racetrack down there in the corner.
Yeah, much higher than it needs to be, and he wisely backed off, got it back under control. Lost a little bit of distance there, but he was smart in waiting to get her under control.
Since the restart, Dale Earnhardt Jr. has come from 12th to 5th. He's trying to be 4th.
I'm going to tell you that old saying, the apple does not fall far from the tree. He's proven it right here. It looks like his father driving that car as he makes another spot.
Boy, he just drove around. The fans love it. Drove her right on in under Herman Sadler and made the pass.
Let me add a little to what I said earlier. I did not mean to imply that Earnhardt Jr. didn't have the talent to be on this circuit. I mean, that was clear. I think many people felt a little more experience would do him good before coming to Busch Grand National, but you know, Dale Earnhardt's a great judge of talent. I think he saw in his son what he had seen in Steve Park, what he had seen in Ron Hornaday, and he says he He has the talent. Let's give him the tools. Let's see what he can do. And he's done a great job.
He really has. Well, and it doesn't matter what size racetrack he races on. He runs good everywhere. He ran good at Daytona, he ran good at Bristol last week, finished second, came close to winning. And second for Jimmy Spencer at Las Vegas. Mile and a half track. Here he is running strong.
83 laps complete. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has climbed to fourth behind Joe Nemechek, Tony Stewart, and Elliott Sadler. Laps complete at Texas. There's about to be a new law west of Dallas. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has closed right up on the back of Tony Stewart. Joe Nemechek continues to lead. You're looking at Earnhardt. That's the view that Stewart has in his mirror at the number 3.
Oh, that car is just seems to work perfect everywhere around the racetrack, Mike. He's able to get into the corners very good, out of the corners good, and that results in good straightaway speed.
His strong suit, though, is off the corners. You can see right there, he closed up about a car length on Tony Stewart coming up out of the corner. He goes very well right in the center part of the corner, but watch him accelerate out of the corner.
And that's where you make your passes.
Hard to believe you're looking at a driver there in that number 3 car who is only making his 16th career start in this series today.
Mike, you could tell he was special last year. Just one of his first starts, he went to Michigan and finished 7th there in the Busch Grand National race. So he's been good from the onset.
They have dropped back a bit from Nemechek, about 7/10 of a second. First to second in the Earnhardt pit is Dick Berggren.
And it's not just today that he's having a great day. He's had a great year so far with a pair of second-place finishes and a pole as well. Tony Uri is his crew chief. Tony, what has this kid got?
Right now, he's got a pretty fast race car, it looks like. You can tell because Chevrolet's running real good. Goodyear's tires are flawless today. So, I think he's got some of the old man blood in him there. He looks like he's doing a pretty good job right now. We just got to keep his head calm and got a long way to go yet. Hopefully we can win that first race today.
He drives a lot like the old man as well. Terrell Shaheen.
Brian Frazier is the crew chief for Tony Stewart. Brian, on your last stop, you were tight. The longer he runs, the tighter he gets. How will you fix it for him next time you come in?
Well, we're going to make a little bit of air pressure change and take a little wedge out right now. And we're trying to keep it from getting it any looser into the corner if possible so we don't have to fight both ends. But Tony's doing a great job with the Shell Pontiac today. So we're going to adjust on it a little more and see if we can get up there to that 87 car here before the day's over.
Tony Stewart, 44. Here is Hermie Sadler being challenged by Matt Kenseth. Sadler will surrender 5th place. Matt Kenseth up to 4th. He's only led 1 lap all year, but it was the last lap of Rockingham. A good one to lead.
The last 30 feet of Rockingham, but what a great pass coming out of the final corner to win at Rockingham.
Here's Earnhardt Jr. really working on Tony Stewart there now.
Ned is like Earnhardt Jr. run into a brick wall, though. He passed everybody else, but Tony Stewart, he races every lap like he's coming from the checkered flag. And right now, this is a great battle for 2nd and 3rd here.
Now to update the progress on Randy LaJoie, who started last and was involved in that pit road straight. LaJoie is about 4 seconds from going a lap down to the leader. Tough sledding for the defending series champion today. Earnhardt's 3 car was quite possibly headed for victory lane here last year. Steve Park leading, building a lead. Lap car took him out. I want to say hi to Steve, who's nursing that broken femur and was at the track at Bristol last week on crutches and is on the mend. We'll see him back in action soon. In the Winston Cup ranks, Dale Earnhardt's Cup car.
You mentioned Randy LaJoie. He's the last car on the lead lap. There's still 33 cars on the lead lap. As we continue to watch this battle for 2nd.
Well, there's Earnhardt right down on the yellow line. When they built
trouble. Right here on the front straightaway, Jimmy Foster is up against the wall.
Well, he took a hard hit with the right front. 25th at Nashville. His best run of the season. under caution for the 4th time today. Foster started 9th, had a good qualifying lap.
That's a tough break for him here, too. Don't know what happened. They got him into the wall.
And that saved Randy LaJoy from going a lap down.
Sure did.
So he'll stay on the lead lap. That's that Washington Irving Motorsports machine.
Mike, you can see he dropped the window net there. That tells the workers at the racetrack that I'm okay. They dropped that net down to let the corner workers and all know that he's okay. You see his hand coming out now. He's probably regrouping just a little bit before he jumps out.
Caution out for the 4th time today, coming up on halfway here in Texas.
This CBS Sports Race Summary is sponsored by Texaco, a world of energy.
Toward halfway, 98 laps, 147 miles complete. 3 leaders thus far, 3 lead changes, average speed at 122, about where it was a year ago. 4 cautions in the race, 22 laps, and 7 cars back to the garage area. There you see them. If you're just joining us, Joe Bessie hit hard just after the race got underway. Foster's the latest to have crashed, and there he is leaving right now, being taken from that car that has crashed in the main straightaway. Jimmy Foster out of Daytona Beach, Florida, with a hard hit coming out of turn 4, and the car coming all the way across the start-finish line.
Puts us under the 4th caution of the day, Ken. And all of the cars on the lead lap made pit stops. Mark Green, I believe he stopped for only 2 tires, got out first, so he is the race leader. He was in on the last stop. Pit road was a busy place. Watch the 3 car, the blue car.
And watch this tire right here. He almost hit it. Had to go out into the grass to keep from hitting it. Also, the car number 17 did the same thing. Matt Kenseth.
There's Richard Childress and Dale Earnhardt up on the hauler. Watching a 3rd generation NASCAR star at work.
Mike, we saw them taking Jimmy Foster to the ambulance there, but we had seen him put his window net down and also put his hand up outside the car. He just didn't get out of it, so apparently maybe he felt his neck or his back or something.
Ned, you're exactly right. They put the collar on him, and just for precautionary measures, they don't let you, if you say your neck's hurt, they don't allow you to run around out pit road and stuff. They take you right to the hospital and check you over.
Let's show you Matt Kenseth's view of coming down pit lane. Dodge and go there.
Yeah, good heads-up driving.
We take the halfway flag under caution here at Texas. 100 laps down, 100 to go. We'll be right back.